Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the $10 million cattle farm here. We're here for another episode. We're just jumping into things here. Got the sunflowers going on the field to our right. And I got the cultivator behind me here because we got some work to do in this field. And that work would be we ripped out the fence. And we gotta go ahead and get these two fields put together. Yeah, no videos came out lately, the holidays and stuff are here, so busy doing other things, and I also was gonna give you guys a video over those holidays, but I got really hyper fixated on Hunter Call of the Wild for a little bit there, so I forgot to record a video for you guys. And that is my fault, just a tism kicking in there, I'm guessing. Just super hyper fixated on that game there, trying to hunt down some diamonds. So I'm here making a video for you guys again. I do enjoy this game a lot, so better play it. So I'm gonna go ahead here. We're gonna get all set up. We're gonna get these fields connected. I don't remember actually what's going on with this map. So we've got a big field here and a small field there. Got that field, that field, that field, that field. Start of the season, we got calves, I know that for sure. We got new equipment last episode, so not the second combine and stuff. So we're going to be putting these two fields together. Sunflowers on this one. And then I was thinking sunflowers on this one as well. And then we'll do soybean, soybean, soybean. And the reason where we cut corn, no, we didn't cut corn. What did we cut out? We cut oats out, right? Yeah, we cut oats out. So we're only doing soybeans and sunflowers. So we should get a boatload of sunflowers and a decent amount of soybeans. That's what we're working on here. Yeah, and then I think it's first cut as well. We're supposed to get first cut done here right away, I think. Yeah, we're lost. So I'm gonna get these fields connected. I obviously don't need to till up those ones. There's a river running through there. That's why we're not connecting those. And yeah, we got lots of work to get done. I got some plans for the future, obviously, like I talked about in previous episodes for this farm, so we'll definitely be getting into that stuff in the near future when we have the money. But for now, I'm going to go ahead, get all this cleaned up, worked up, make this field pretty, and then we should be off to the races with all the other stuff we got going on. So I'll jump into it, get this all sorted, get seeding wrapped up here, and we'll be into first cut before you know it. The drill here, we're seeding in sunflowers here. We got the other drill out there as well, seeding on the other field there, the big one now. He's got that other field there done. So we're seeding in sunflowers as well over here. I did say we were going to do oats over here. I mean, no, not oats. Soybeans, but I made a oopsie, and so this year we're doing all sunflowers. And I jumped the gun and bought another drill. So what had really happened was I was thinking that sunflowers are like corn for their germination and their maturing time, but no, they're a month longer than corn, so we won't be able to seed sunflowers and soybeans together and harvest them all together. So we're gonna just do all sunflowers this year. We'll buy another sunflower header, and then next year we'll figure out what actually we're gonna be doing and go from there. So we're gonna have a massive sunflower harvest this year for sure, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, we're just chipping away here, me and him, getting this done. It's March only. I thought it was right, January, February, March, April. Yeah, I thought it was April, so I was wrong. We do not need to start first cut yet. It's next month, and I think we're only going to take down the one field there, not the whole one, but the one over for that. And then yeah, oh, what am I doing? Pay attention. Pay attention. GPS doesn't do everything for you. But yeah, that's what's kind of going on, and I don't really have much else to talk about, I guess, until we're well on the next stretch of doing things. So I missed a little bit there with the cultivator. Have to grab that up when we're doing tillage at the end of the year. But yeah, we got big plans in the future here. We're gonna be expanding the farm and getting another barn built too. So, but we need a lot more money for that. So I'm just gonna keep picking away here on seeding and we'll get this all wrapped up. Back on the farm, it's April here, so we're taking on the challenges of first cut. We are only doing this field here. As you can see, that field is now gone. It does not register as a field. We got lots of yellow. We are definitely going to be flooding the market this year with this winter with our sunflowers. We still got some soybeans to sell. They're valued at about $85,000 all in. Prices aren't right yet. It's about July when we get to sell those. So we're up to 109,000 only right now. And that's because, yeah, we removed this field and we had a company come in and build us some Meridian. They're used to dry out grass. So we sold our tedder and we pretty much bring the grass in from the field now. They go into these Quonset like things and the grass gets dried and we can come back in and pull it all out, put it in those storage facilities, or we can keep it in here for storage. They do offer quite a bit of storage, so that's a benefit. And the plan now is going to be at the end of this year, instead of next spring seeding this into a crop, we're going to be seeding it into grass as well to get, you know, our productions back up in that number range that we want it to be for the expansion, because the expansion of the farm, when we have the money, we're looking at needing about 1.3 million for our next expansion, and it's going to involve more animals, not beef cattle. We're not running more beef cattle. This is our 192 or something beef cattle pen. That's all we're doing, all we're feeding for beef cattle. So we're going to continue to do what we do with them. I think we're gonna try out the buying and selling side of things for a year or two and see what kind of numbers we can pull off of that before we decide to keep, you know, half the herd for, you know, maybe breeding purposes and selling the calves that way or whatnot. So we're gonna need a decent amount of production off of grass fields for the expansion due to the animals we're gonna be working with. And I think that's, you know, it's reasonable. We're keeping the rest of this area over here and back behind those Meridian bins. All that's going to be saved for putting up another animal pen. It's all nice and close in the yard, so it's easy to move the feed and stuff around when we need to get those animals fed and maintained. But yeah, we're just working on first cut here. We really don't have much now going on until about harvest again. We got second cut, but we're going to do that during harvest. And the only thing I really got to look out for now is another header for sunflowers, and that's about it. So that header's not getting used this year. Gonna run our 2 CR11s on sunflowers and hopefully get those knocked out at a decent time. And until then, yeah, I'll just keep picking away at odds and ends here while we achieve greatness in everything we do, because nothing's gonna go wrong. I've finished off first cut here now, so we pulled off a decent amount, 194,000 liters of grass off that first cut. That will all be straight converted into hay in our Meridian bins, one of them. And we'll continue to be able to feed the livestock we have on the farm. So we won't get to second cut obviously until we're probably harvesting our sunflowers. So that'll be a busy time of year, harvesting sunflowers. 2 combines running, 1 wagon. and then second cut of hay going. So once we've got it all in the bin there, we just switch over to here. We go to our factories. We find the one that has grass in it. We got that one there. Grass dryer, activate. If we wanted to speed up the drying process, we could split it all amongst these three and have all three of them drying to speed it up, but we're in no rush for feed, so it's a-okay. Yeah, we'll I guess really all we got to do now is wait for harvest and second cut to come around, and well, I guess never mind, we got to sell our soybeans still yet, so we'll wait till then. It's October morning and we've got a lot going on here. We've got soybean harvest going, we've got second cut of hay going as well. So we've got the one combine in this field over here, he's picking away. We've got the mower out on the hay field, and then we've got another combine starting up over there. The plan is for helper A there in that combine, he'll be picking away through these fields here, and then we'll see where he's at and see if we can get them both on that one or not. But I'm guessing this is we're gonna really get to see a surprising number come off of these fields from all the sunflowers, which will hopefully lead to a good payday for us on that end of things, as well as our cows. They're at 9 months old. They're worth about $1,200 each. So, you know, we've got the ability to get close to selling them and making a decent profit off of them as well. So this should be a pretty good paying year for the most part. But we'll see how harvest plays out and how all this goes. Yeah, as you can see, I'm there at decent size, getting big, so I'm hoping we can make some good money all around the board on everything we do and try and work our way into expanding again like we want to. And I'll keep picking away at harvest here and we'll see what we can make happen from it. We've gone ahead there, finished off harvest, and as you guys can see here, we are picking up the straw off of our sunflower field, and well, the reason for that is because we're going to need it for our expansion. We're going to need to start producing straw, and we can off of sunflowers, so we're going to use it. And what we're going to use the straw for is straw itself, and we're going to convert a good chunk of our straw into silage. So we're going to use it for feed and bedding, which keeps us from having to cough up as much land for grass, which produces no money. This way we just have a low input cost and produce silage and bedding off of these fields. So that is what we're doing right now with this. So our plan is to strictly just do sunflowers right now. No other crop types for the time being, aside from the grass field that we got up there, and then the one we're gonna turn into a grass field over there. And then the 3 fields over here, and that small one will just stay grain, where we will produce sunflowers off of, as well as the straw. And yeah, so we got this field here, only we drop straw on. We got tillage going on the other fields with the 2 big tractors right there. They're working hard. So with our sunflowers being done, we ended up getting just over 200,000 liters of the sunflowers. And, you know, on the high side, they're valued at about $300,000. So $330,000. So we could sell right now, but we're going to wait until we get into that 1,400 mark before we do start selling them off, just to try and get more bang for our buck off of that. And I've decided to pick straw off of this field too, because, well, it produced a lot of straw off of a field this size. So we'll probably do straw off of that field. Maybe not. That's a big field. We'll see where we're at for feed consumption and stuff off of the expansion once we build it, but I'm hoping we can get that done within the year, and that'll keep us even busier than we already are. So that'll be fun. We got the spray over there waiting for us to get done this straw. And then we don't really have much else to do in this episode except for sell some stuff off, such as the sunflowers and our cattle, which we'll sell the cattle and then buy new calves. I'm sure we'll make a decent buck off of the sale. I don't know how much total we'll end up profiting. We'll try and keep them for 12 months and then sell them off. So that's kind of the game plan. We'll skip to, I guess, whenever we're selling something, because that's all we really have exciting left to do. It's currently February, and as you can see, our bank account's sitting real pretty. And that's because, well, we sold our cows at 12 months, so that would have been January. We got a month-old calves in the building right now. And we're just finishing off some tillage. We sold our sunflowers, so we'll quickly go over the numbers that we made from all these productions. To start with, our cattle. We sold 192 head of Black Angus and Red Angus cows at 12 months old for $294,720. Pretty good number right there. To replace the 192 head we have room for, we ended up buying replacing the 192 with brand new calves, cost us $67,200. So our total profits were $227,000. So pretty good profits right there on those head of cattle, which definitely show that the way we're doing it, I think we're going to continue to do it this way. Our feed consumption has gone down with not keeping, you know, half this pen full with full-grown cows for calving and stuff. And with our feed consumption going down, it allows us to have a lower input on that. So to profit about $220,000 to $230,000 a year off of them, I think that's a good number to be at with what we can do. So it'll help a lot with the expansion. We'll continue to do this for years to come. If it works, it's profitable, so that's what matters to us the most, is the numbers we get at the end of the day, if it makes it worth it or not. And it definitely does. You know, in 2 years of doing this, we've paid off our mower, and that's you know, close to a $500,000 machine right there. So it definitely makes it worth it. So with that, we've sold our sunflowers. We didn't sell them all. We sold 200,000 liters flat, so we still got about like $41,000 worth of sunflowers sitting in the bin that we'll sell off next year if we'll carry it over. So we sold our sunflowers for $289,181. So $289,000 just from the sunflowers. So we won't get that much next. Well, we might because of the carryover, but we're not obviously harvesting off of this field here. It's going to grass. So I think we're not going to grow in the grain side of things for now. We're just steady with the combines, the equipment we have. We could definitely achieve doing a lot more acres, but with where we're moving the farm, and I'm not disclosing of what animal, you're all aware of we're doing animals, and that's what this area is for. We're not disclosing yet of what animal we're going to be adding to the farm, but there is an animal coming. It's just a matter of getting the barn built and all that. And I definitely think I could get close to kind of affording to build that barn now, but we got input costs coming up for seeding and all that. So we will not be buying the barn yet until, you know, seeding's next month. So maybe once seeding's done and we kind of see some numbers go up and stuff, we'll look into getting that done. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, drop a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. And if you guys want to see more of this, continue to let me know. It's awesome. I definitely am enjoying this series here, and it's a one that's going to stay, and I know there'll be an end to it eventually, but for now it's definitely going hard. So I am working on another one, but that is a surprise for later too, and I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one.